I don't understand. I don't understand. I live in LA. I go to gay bars. Why do I intentionally get misgendered almost every single time?
I doubt people are actually intentionally misgendering.
She's acting like they're thinking about her. They're not. They're just seeing, oh, another is in our space.
They're also wearing pink.
Yeah.
Like, I would avoid pink like the plague if I was trying to.
Sorry, they, he. We can't expect anything from anyone doing a they. I feel like she wants to be a victim. Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
What's up, guys? Make sure you join as a member. I don't really know what we're Strange Addictions.
We're gonna watch more of My Strange
My
Addiction
Strange
clips.
Addictions this weekend.
Apparently, people complain that I burp into the mic.
Do you?
I
Does he?
guess, but not like loudly burp.
Rightfully
Just,
so. That's disgusting.
okay, but no, obviously I don't intentionally do like, but like,
Not intentionally, but you might do.
but like just like tiny, small burps.
Do you really burp that much?
Maybe I
Should
just
you
have
get that
slight
checked
indigest.
out, doctor? Does he burp a lot?
I don't know. Somebody complained, and
Well,
I
maybe
said,
when you eat.
maybe, and I usually eat right before we film.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
Well, that's gross. Thank you guys for pointing that out.
It's called holding me accountable.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been a long. Oh my God, not you hitting the vape again, degenerate ass. Here we are promoting gambling
anyways,
and vaping.
I don't really.
Oops.
Yeah, and gay sex. Triple homicide. I don't really want to talk about this. I want to talk about my weekend.
No, you're not comfortable talking about your weekend.
I know. I just want you guys to know that I'm in a honeymoon phase and I don't care about anything at all besides the smell of this sweatshirt.
Oh my God, so cringe. Well, we've all been there, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's just hope it lasts this time. Though you've never really had this before. This
No, I haven't
honeymoon.
had this since like middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
how did that work out?
well, it was a woman. So
Oh.
not well.
You know what we haven't done in a long time? We haven't done a misgender.
Go to church, self-reflect. I don't know.
I'm about to get
Reassess our
the
lives.
whole list.
Try to do a nice thing for someone. Talk nicely about someone. Make a positive impact on society. Work a real job. Should I go on?
Please don't.
I don't know what else.
We haven't reacted to a misgendering meltdown in a long time.
We haven't.
Yeah. And
Okay.
this bitch is going to piss you off on many levels.
Okay, let's do it. I feel like I'm hitting my stride. We're on our last episode, and now I'm starting to be funny.
Thank goodness.
God, we're gonna make no money this month.
So her username is Angel Bites, and the bio is a lot of attitude problems.
Angel bites. This angel doesn't bite.
Well,
Well,
it's not necessarily
maybe a little bit,
true.
but it's like a playful bite with the veneers. They don't hurt that much.
Anyway, this
I'm a piranha. That's from Dora.
Stop laughing.
No, that's not from Dora. That's from Nemo.
Our producer is laughing at him in the background, encouraging his. Stop.
Okay.
We're gonna watch this misgendering video. Okay.
All right.
The text on this says, "LA gays are actually the worst. I hate you guys." And then it's a lovely young woman. All right, but I'm guessing doesn't identify as blah 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 blah.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I live in LA. I go to gay bars. I'm literally at a gay bar. Why do I intentionally get misgendered almost every single time by ugly men? Ugly men.
Okay, girl.
Like, it's one thing for it to be a mistake, but like intentionally sitting there at a gay bar while you're trying to get laid by the guy next to you, like
What?
The audacity is crazy. You're ugly. You're ugly and you're talking to me about my gender on purpose.
How do you think this went over? A bitch like looking like that, calling men ugly in their space.
I just feel like she's trying to. There's this new like vibe of people trying to be HRH coded.
Yeah, but they just can't do it.
It's
like
not
HRH.
working. It's not working. I don't know. I doubt people are actually intentionally misgendering.
She's acting
This
like they're
person.
thinking about her. They're not. They're just seeing, oh, another bitch is in our space.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably just thinking she's there for a bachelorette party and got a little too crazy with the drinks, and that's why
She's
the
hitting on
hair
gay
the hair
men.
got like that.
Though she claims that she was talking about how they're trying to hook up and not she. I wasn't trying to hook up with gay men in another video, but
Oh, did you have that video?
No.
Or no? Okay, so what is the problem? I'm confused.
they're misgendering her.
And she was trying to
No, she wasn't, but that video kind of makes it sound, the one we just watched makes it sound like she was trying to hook up with other gay men.
Well, also, like, why are you wearing pink? Like,
Well,
I feel like you should, if you're trying to pass
as non-binary, right? Or is it
or as anything other than a woman, you probably should like cut your hair and not wear traditionally feminine
Are
outfits.
you suggesting that their identity is not valid unless they act a certain way?
I believe in strict gender roles, actually.
And what are yours?
I am the woman
Oh.
in this situation. I believe that bottoms should submit to their
Oh,
tops.
gross. Please get out. Get the hell out of here with this disgusting.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying, actually. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know what else I was going to say about this other than I feel like she wants to be a victim. And she's like walking into this gay bar acting up. Like,
I mean, also, I just can't imagine living my life being controlled that much by what other people say. And I feel like that's just a talking point that we say every time.
But you also crash about a comment.
When it's wrong.
Okay.
And most of the time it is. So I can crash out over like wrong comments. But in person, if somebody says something, actually, you know what? F it, I crash out.
Yeah.
But not over something stupid like this. Like misgendering, at some point, you've got to look at yourself in the mirror. And if you're not passing, you really can't be mad that you're getting misgendered.
Or you can get mad, but it's your problem, not theirs.
Get frustrated. Yeah.
And funnel that into some work on yourself.
It's not society's fault. It's not gay men's fault for calling you what they perceive you as. It's
which
your
is a
job.
Woman, a girl.
Right. It is your job as a trans person. And I'm so sorry.
This is not a trans person.
Oh.
I mean.
Well, whatever you're trying to be, you should try to look like it. Like if you want to be non-binary, be androgynous.
Wait, let me clarify. This person claims to be trans. I'm just saying they're clearly not like
right.
Trans.
Do they claim to be non-binary or a man?
I don't know.
I don't know,
there wasn't
which is
pronouns
crazy.
in bio.
And the fact that we don't know
is
proves that you are not showing what you should be showing up as.
I think, yeah. And also, it's interesting this person uses the word intentionally. These gay men are intentionally misgendering. They're not thinking about you because you don't have the only thing they are thinking about. They're instantly discounting
especially
you.
At a gay club. Like nobody cares. But there is a level of disdain that I've seen a lot of these, like I guess non-binary or like female to male creators have for gay men.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really just like disdain for men. And I just find it like funny. It's like you're trying so hard. And it's also the same thing in the opposite, like Lily Tino, for example, who has kind of a lot of disdain for women who critique her too. And it's like you're trying so hard to appropriate this group of people, yet you kind of hate them.
Mm-hmm. You should, at the bare minimum, if you're going to attempt to cosplay as them,
like if
you
she
should
wanted,
at least
go ahead,
respect them.
Yeah, like if she wanted to act like a gay man, instead of getting offended, you should have probably tried to sleep with them.
Well, I'm
because
not sure
that would have been more.
that
would have been more on brand, you know. But I don't know. It's just,
so she did do a follow-up video to address the haters.
Okay,
because there were many. Wait, I want to read you some of the comments I pulled. Calling others ugly, LMAO, glass houses, sweetie.
Damn, that's allowed on TikTok?
TikTok is different these days.
What the? That's surprising.
Somebody else commented, this is what entitlement looks like, guys. I wouldn't have known your pronouns are they/he if I didn't go to your profile. It's not intentional. You look like a woman and sound like a one. The you want from us.
You're also wearing pink.
Yeah.
Like, I would avoid pink like the plague if I was trying to.
Sorry, they, he. We can't expect anything from anyone doing a they.
Yeah, just go.
More comments. No one owes you anything, by the way. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Genuine question. What about your appearance do you think would give strangers the idea that you identify as a man?
That is a genuine question. Because based off of that appearance, it's
nothing.
Nothing.
Zero. Nada.
Besides you probably just yelling, I'm a man. And then it's like.
That's actually.
You just
counter indicates.
Yeah. It's like you just kind of sound manic at that point. Like, I don't know that you actually identify
Not that
with something.
Clarkson can judge.
No. Which is how I know. Baby, I know mania. And that's what I would think you were doing.
Oh, wait. One other comment. This is from somebody gassing her up and validating her victimhood.
Okay.
Gay men are some of the most transphobic people. It's insane. I had to quit a job over misgendering on a daily basis and never fully getting it. And they are always the grossest looking MFs. And the creator liked that comment.
Again, like this is a woman who hates men, but wants so badly to be one.
And is not.
That pissed me off.
Another one says, you kind of have to give male to be assumed as male. Right now it's giving angel dust cosplay. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what angel dust.
Let me look that up. Oh, it says it's a fictional character. Oh, wait, no. That's a highly illegal drug.
Oh, yeah. You on that angel dust? You on that angel? It's probably a fictional character, but
maybe
also
it's
a
both,
drug.
I don't know. But so let's watch the follow-up.
Okay.
Because what would a good video be without a good follow-up?
Ignore my acne, it's so bad today. But I'm gonna use this comment to talk about the reactions I got from that last video because, oh my god, you guys were so mad because I said that a gay man at a gay bar was purposely misgendering me. So let me talk about it with you. First of all, I don't give a if I don't look trans mask, non-binary, or masculine enough for you. If I tell you my pronouns and you continuously, on purpose, disrespect them, you're rude. And you know what? There's gonna be a time in life where somebody's not gonna stand for it. The only reason that those people didn't get kicked out is because my friends, the owners, weren't there that night.
Is that a threat?
It was sounding a little threatening to me.
So you, as a biological female, went into a gay space, didn't like what they said. It's also very loud in gay bars.
Yes.
So if you're I'm actually non-binary. You
they're
think
like,
they're gonna,
okay,
give me a double vodka soda. Like nobody gives a and now you're threatening gay men. What are your friends? I doubt any of her friends. What, you think your friends are going to take on some circuit gays who are on Trenbolone, Masteron, testosterone, equipoise? We take that you give to horses, okay, to make them bigger. You're going to take on gay men?
I think, to be clear, I think she clarifies that she was actually going to Karen them. And she says she's friends with the owner. And so
that is, I hate to be a misogynist, but that's
the least masculine way to address a conflict.
That is the most female thing you could do at a gay bar. I'm so sorry.
Calling the manager.
Even demon twinks don't do that. They just like throw a drink, maybe storm out, yell at someone, and then do like a line of Coke or something. But they don't do this.
It's just so funny because it really is the most female-coded way.
It is.
To handle a disagreement at the gay bar.
It's the most white female-coded. And I hate to bring race into it, but like...
Not to be the wokester here, but...
This is giving TJ Maxx like mom. That's the vibe. Did you just look at my feet?
No, I'm looking to make sure I don't accidentally
Does Brad
turn
have a
off
foot
this
fetish?
mic. No, it's pup. It's not
it's
foot.
Pup.
No, it's
paw.
not pup. It's a joke.
Paw. It's paw fetish.
Bro.
Sorry.
People are going to think it's not a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
God.
I don't know why you keep pretending like this is a bit. It's very obvious.
It's literally
it's
just
not.
a bit.
Okay, but all of my bits kind of come from like a semi-truthful place. No, they don't.
Are you sure? You sure you want us
I
to
don't
go
want to
through
say
your
that.
bits and evaluate?
I don't want to say that.
Yeah,
I did say that I wrote
thought.
jail people love letters and blood last week, and that has no truth.
You said disabled people have no use.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up and sniff this hoodie.
Oh my God, not this again. Let's watch the rest of his video.
All right.
It's very manly and masculine.
Yep.
We would never want to. Also, she's acting like all I did was complain. No, you also called them ugly a bunch of times.
And you can't walk into a gay bar and call. I know the twinks are ugly. We all know there's some up looking people in a gay bar, but you don't say that unless you're hot. And even if you're hot, you don't say that because nobody likes a cocky hot person. You just don't call people ugly.
Nobody likes a cocky hot person.
They don't. You have to pretend like you're not cocky. I don't pretend for the bit.
Oh, but I'll be honest though.
But also, like, I'm like a fat person that got skinny. Okay, I used to be a twink, so it's different. Like a fat person that gets skinny, they take off their shirt everywhere they go because they're so proud of it. That's why I talk about getting hotter because I used to not be hot. I was a twink. Do you just look at my feet again?
No, I'm making sure
I don't turn
off the mic.
And he's cheating on your feet.
Ew, his feet are nasty.
Mine?
No, his. Just kidding.
Mine aren't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Mine actually have
rage baiting
calluses
him.
on the back. I need to get them done, but I haven't gotten them done in like 6 years.
You know what I was gonna say? If Clarkson Lawson ever looked out in the camera and said, "You don't look good," I would just
I don't need to do a whole think piece on it. It's just like,
what's that mean?
where she like hands the thing. Oh, hold on.
So your DoorDash?
I don't mean to interrupt. No, this isn't my DoorDash. Hey, babe.
Oh, babe.
I'm filming right now. Can I call you back? Okay. All right. I'll text you before I go to bed. Good night. Bye.
Oh my God, he's so extra. It's been like 3 weeks, y'all.
It's almost been a month now.
Caught in 4K is right,
I almost
Mr.
put
Producer.
him on speaker, but let me just
Nah.
text him good night before I forget.
Good night, babe. I miss your smell, and I can't stop thinking about you blowing my back out at Disney.
We didn't go. It was Universal Studios.
Oh, you should tell him you're doing very serious business activities.
Hold on.
Watching some bitch crash out in her car because she got misgendered at the gay bar that she shouldn't be in because she's literally a woman, and then she decided to show her masculinity by being a Karen.
But
good night.
people don't stand for like that, especially in a queer space. Like, are you kidding? Oh. So yes, this was 100% intentional. I told him politely ahead of time after he already got it wrong. But you know what? If you don't know me and I haven't told you, obviously I don't give a if you get my pronouns wrong. Another thing that y'all misheard was saying that I was trying to get laid by this guy. First of all, he was ugly. Second of all, I have a partner. Why would I do that? I was saying that this guy was doing all that, misgendering me, while
Anonymous.
trying
Again,
to
not
get
gay.
laid by the guy sitting on the other side of him. Butting into my conversations, being like, oh, she hates me now. First of all, you're too ugly to be acting like that. And for the people who got mad that I said someone was ugly in the comments, calling me ugly, are you blind? Sorry, but no.
And even if I was trying to get with someone, it never, ever warrants being rude like that. It doesn't. I could have totally been trying to do that. It doesn't mean his behavior is okay.
I'm gonna let you crash out.
I really have nothing to say at this point. I have nothing to say.
Your facial expressions are amazing.
I genuinely cannot come up with a sentence. I know delusion. I grew up with it. My mother is schizophrenic. But this,
It's bad.
what do you...
You're showing us your pizza pie face, and you're like, "What do you mean? You're calling me
So
ugly?"
are you saying that pretty people can misgender you? Because I'll take you up on that. I'm just kidding.
And she's like, "It wouldn't, even if I was hitting on a gay man as a woman in a gay bar, it still wouldn't justify him being."
Did she say as a woman?
No, I'm saying that.
Oh. I was like, did she just out herself?
It still
Or
wouldn't
he.
justify.
I'm sorry, he. I do respect pronouns usually, but this one,
Not this bitch.
it's hard, okay? Especially if you're not trying at all.
I feel no obligation when they have put in no effort whatsoever,
That's
and
what
they
I'm
call us
saying.
ugly.
It's also like to all. I don't know.
Also, the LOL, the description of a gay bar is a queer space. Like,
It's not a queer. I don't know when this turned into some YMCA club for all social rejects. Gay clubs are for gay men to go in, dance, do a little drugs, and get laid. Okay, and if you don't do drugs, you can have a shot. Like, that's how it works. We are not the I don't know, extracurricular activity that you send your kid to when they have antisocial behavior
when they
and
age out
can't
of high
and they
school
can't play
theater.
sports. Like, that's not what this is. No, the theater ones do end up going. That's the difference. But this isn't like, I don't know. It's literally become a place for like emo kid. They think that
Mhm.
that's
Well,
not
that's
what
what-
a gay bar is.
That's all what non-binary ever was, though.
Yeah, and gay bars are not queer spaces.
No.
Okay, go make your own.
That'd be the worst space.
go sit around in a circle and talk about each other's feelings all time, but like the whole time. And that's what I imagine.
But
this
you know
is.
what? People always complain about like lesbian bars closing and going out of business
Nobody
or
would
whatever.
go.
No one goes, and partly because they're too nice and they let bitches like this in.
That's what I'm saying. It's like nobody wants. It's just like such a bummer. Like you're really getting pissed off about this.
Yeah.
What probably happened, and this is what I gathered.
Speculation, allegedly.
Probably a misgendering happened, and then she got on her high horse. He got on it. The person got on their high horse and was like, actually, and started going
And
on.
then these gays were like,
some
nah,
like
that.
because the thing is most gays, I would say like literally 95% of gays will respect pronouns if you tell them. I think.
Maybe to your face.
Exactly, but that's
They're not calling a bitch non-binary when she leaves the room.
Well, I'm talking like he, him, and she, her. Non-binary is a whole separate.
But this person is he, they.
Right. So this person probably went on a whole long woke rant, and then the gay's like, oh God, like,
Oh,
brother, this guy stinks, and then that's appropriate. And then walks to the other person, like she said, and is like, oh, she hates me now. Again, because you are not passing, and it's just like you're drunk and you see a woman and you're like, she.
And in fact, that's the biggest thing that could make me want to misgender you is you being annoying. Like normally I wouldn't care. Like,
if you give me a whole intellectual lecture on gender identity because I looked at you specifically and gendered you the way you are giving off, I'm sorry. I'm walking away and I'm talking about you, which is what this guy did.
I might be talking about you to your face.
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't. Those people are a lot to deal with. Like,
I want to read you some comments from our members from our recent videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some member comments. And if you guys become members and you leave comments, maybe we'll read them in an episode as well. Lots of them are about you. Let's see.
Great.
You're like, otherwise I'll leave. Someone said, Clarkson, I like Vaniteria for your country name.
Vaniteria?
Like vanity.
That sounds like an STD.
Next. Okay.
We don't have STDs in our country. You get them, you die. Yep.
You die or you?
No, we execute you.
Oh.
Gotta stop the spread of disease. Hantavirus, those people were dead.
What?
In
your country? Oh, you would have nuked the boat.
Yep.
Oh, God. Someone says, okay, but seriously, why does Brad seem to have an obsession with milking Lily Tino?
I wonder what your obsession is worse, milking Lily Tino or pup play.
Okay.
One of them this is a game. Comment below. What do you think turns Brad on more? Milking Lily Tino or pup play?
I feel attacked.
Yeah.
And lied about and defamed.
Yep. Rage baited.
Okay, but also like these bitches don't see our analytics on the Lily Tino videos,
no,
or they would
don't.
get it.
They would get it. They would totally do it.
Oh my God. I can't believe that this person commented this before even this batch of filming. So like, this is based on last week. The new man must be really sweetening Clarkson up. He's being so kind and understanding. Boring. You don't have a comment?
I actually saw that comment.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yeah.
Someone says the Lokercuinly needs to stop.
It does. And I'm glad we actually didn't
I haven't
say
said it
until
once.
now. Good job.
This week. Do I get a cookie?
Oh, I had cookies, but I threw them out because of the calories. Yeah.
Somebody says, this has to be the strongest showcase of Brad's eyebrows that I have ever seen, particularly when he turns his head toward Clarkson. I didn't realize they ran so far towards his nose.
Wait, towards your nose?
They call me a unibrow ass?
I don't think they're... You have very expressive eyebrows.
Yeah, I do.
But I don't think they're unibrowy.
Well, they are.
I would have, if my co-host had a unibrow, you guys think I wouldn't have said something by now?
I get it.
Actually, no, I would have kept it because we would have gotten, if you had an actual unibrow, imagine how much better this show would get.
He plucks it.
Oh.
I used to get it waxed.
Was it bad last week?
Last week? I don't know.
Oh.
The final comment. This one actually pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they say? This show is just Clark.
They're enabling your Delula.
Oh.
I just adore Clarkson's English accent.
Oh my gosh. No, you didn't.
In parentheses, I'm English.
Because it's actually good.
It
is.
Not
I sound
good.
so good, actually. I talk like this at the restaurant with you know who. And I also did it in Universal because there was a British family and they walked by me and I was like, hello. And they were like, hello.
Why are you just? How do you know
And
they're a
they,
British family?
because I could hear them. She was
Oh.
like talking to her child and I was like, I should make them think that I'm one of them.
What would you have done if they came up to you for like an extended
It
conversation?
would have been
You would have been like,
improv.
they've been
I'm
like,
from Manchester. I'm here
oh
with
really? What part?
you know, the part with right down east side,
Oh,
a little bit grummy, right near the chicken shop. Do you know where that is?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go to the footy? What's your club?
No. My what?
Yeah, see,
My club.
instantly exposed.
No,
Instantly
I would have been like, I'm
exposed.
so sorry. I was actually born in a cult and it's down on the east side. So we thought there was going to be a bomb. So the first 18 years of my life, I actually didn't get to know anything. I'm 19. So can you explain to me what a club is? Boom.
They would not
Done.
believe that he's 19.
I can also do an Asian accent.
You sure you want to do that?
Oh, yeah. You always have to start it with a oh. I can talk like it is.
Oh my god.
It's a really good. It's a really good.
No wonder when we did our drunk episode, the racism flew out of your mouth.
I am good at it.
Oh my god. Anyway, here's the full comment. I just adore Clarkson's English accent. I'm English, and he is absolutely not stupid. Don't mess with him, or else.
Facts. Especially in Clarkistan.
Oh, I think we lost my cam, but that's okay.
We should just end it then, right?
We were gonna anyway, but
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Normal Gays. Do become a channel member if you haven't yet to support our work. Hit the like button, comment, all that. Any final words?
No, I want to get to my phone.
He's just trying to text his bae.
Mm.
All right. Bye, guys.